So guys, welcome to the new episode of Eastern Lord Gaming. And yes, today we are talking about Battlefield 6, aka Battlefield 2042 new gameplay trailer. And we will be going in depth to it and picking out some hidden features and even what's the story behind it. So let's begin the show. So first thing first, the first thing which attracted our attention in this Battlefield trailer was the weaponry system. Yes, it's totally modern weaponry system as compared to its predecessors in the battlefields. And yes, there are a lot of new gears and gadgets to be seen. Though I found that weaponry being shown is not as advanced as compared to the year which is mentioned in the name, that is 2042, but still can say it is pretty modern as compared to the previous versions. Even the weapon HUD shown in the bottom right of the screen is much more clean now and makes much more sense as it compares to the previous versions. Here we have seeing the primary weapon, followed by the secondary weapon, followed by the primary gadget, and then the secondary gear slots, which is much more clear to every player, even if they are playing the battlefield for the first time. So now let's talk about the new grappling gun system being shown in the trailer, and it seems to be promising. So as seen from the trailer, it is used by the character to jump between location to location or between structures to structures. And while using this particular grappling system, we see no signs or marks in the HUD. Hence, it seems that it doesn't have any cooldown system, but also it shows that it might not have any modification option as well, like picking up the objects or moving the objects which are far from the character, as we have seen such kind of scenarios in other games like Just Cause 4. So now let's talk about the most important feature shown into the footage, that is the plus system. And yes, this is the weapon modification system on the move. You heard it right, that you can modify your weapons while you're playing this game, and this is one of the unique system I have ever seen in any of the recent FPS games. Well done, Battlefield. And yes, by seeing this footage clearly, if you notice that near the HUD there is a plus sign, but that doesn't go dark or light as we are using this plus system. And by that we can say that this system doesn't have any cooldown or any particular area requirement. But from this plus system, you can definitely change the scope, even the ammo type and the underbarrel attachment of your gun and make changes as per your current situation. So that is a fantastic move by the Battlefield. So the last thing that we notice in the weaponry system is the fire mode selection option. Though we don't have the much information on it, how it is going to be activated, but from the footage, it seems that when the character uses the aims down through the weapon sight, then the gun's mode changes to the auto firing mode as shown in the HUD. But is this the only way to do it? We cannot be sure about it. So moving to the next features, we have observed that there are a couple of new specialists which have been introduced in Battlefield 6, and they are like Sundance and Delta. Specifically, if we talk about Sundance, it is a specialist which can use C4 through a remote control system, and that particular remote control system shown in the footage has some pretty interesting data to be shown, specifically like the distance of the range of the remote control system and the number of C4s. Though this data seems to be dummy because the distance shown is 9 kilometers, and it is pretty obvious that it's out of the bounds of the total map of the battlefield. But it would have been pretty good if it has been actual real data based on the game. Then Sundance also has the capability to use the wingsuits, which has been focus of this particular game footage a lot and seems to be pretty useful portfolio for the character and the operators. and specifically in the case when we are facing the tornadoes. Next, we also saw a brief footage of riot shields being used, and it would be pretty interesting to see how these riot shields can be used in different forms within the game. And for that, I guess we have to wait for the actual gameplay. Now, the last system that mostly attracted me in all these footages and the gameplay trailers of Battlefield 6 were the tornadoes. And yes, that was the only thing which amazed us all the viewers, especially because no such system, no such gameplay has been ever introduced with natural calamity being the part of Battlefield maps in any of the game. And from the footage, it is pretty clear that these natural calamity tornadoes have lot impact on both weaponry vehicles and machinery and the players as compared to any other weapon within the game. And it will be pretty interesting for us to see how we gonna tackle such situation when we are actually playing the game. The only thing that disappointed me for the footage is that we were not shown any of the health or ammo crate systems or even their refilling system. I hope that is part of the Battlefield 6 as well, and we have full confidence on the Battlefield team. But I guess we have to wait for many more such trailers or the actual gameplays to watch that thing. So with this thing, we are ending our today's review, and I hope you got a lot of information from this video about Battlefield and you definitely would love it. So if that is the case, then please like, share and subscribe the channel, and please press the bell icon to get the notifications from the channel. And thank you for watching the video. Next time we will bring more such videos for you and many more games to play. Tata, bye bye, sayonara, and be safe India.